It's one of the West Country's biggest success stories. Launched in 1989 by a market trader from Plymouth, the range has grown into a major national retailer and its founder, Chris Dawson, into one of the richest men in the country, with an estimated wealth of more than £2 billion. But the company is coming under pressure. Having kept most of its 180 stores open through the pandemic, the range has saved an estimated £36 million from the government's business rates holiday, introduced last spring to help struggling firms forced to close as a result of COVID-19. While other retail giants such as Morrisons, Sainsbury's, Lidl, Tesco and B&M have chosen to repay the money to the Treasury, the range has not, saying it's using the savings to invest in stores, staff and future growth.
Tesco and the public companies recognise that from a morality point of view, it was the wrong thing to do. The government should never have done it. It was the government's fault and they've handed it back. Then you've got the private companies like the range, which have decided to stay quiet and pocket the money. And it's a considerable sum of money. It's public money, it's free. And they shouldn't be accepting it on a moral ground.
In a statement, the Treasury said the rates holiday provided a lifeline to businesses, delivered certainty and protected jobs. They added, "We've been clear throughout the pandemic that businesses should use our support appropriately, and we welcome any decision to repay support where it's no longer needed." The range is under no legal obligation to repay the money, but the company's latest financial statement says trading has been strong through the pandemic and it expects to see significant growth in 2021 with healthy cash reserves. We asked shoppers in Exeter whether companies like the range should return the money.
If the figures say that they still don't necessarily need that money, then potentially they should give it back.
Yeah, in terms of supermarkets who've done really well, they should definitely give some of their sorts of profits back.
Ideally, I think that money should go to people that obviously haven't been able to profit from during the pandemic.
A spokesman for the company said the rates holiday provided by the government gave the range the confidence at the time it was announced to invest in our stores and additional staff to ensure they were COVID secure whilst trading throughout the pandemic to date. The rates initiative has helped to offset the costs involved in achieving this. The range is planning to use the majority of the profits generated this year to invest in future growth and to create 2,700 new jobs in the UK during the next 12 months. Some experts are urging the government to adjust its approach and do more to support small businesses at risk of folding.
If you think about all the other sectors and the rest of the economy who have not been able to trade, well, they have incurred costs and are having no income. If the government decides it's going to continue with the relief from the 1st of April, which I hope it does, probably essential retail would be excluded from any continuation of the rates holiday.
More than £2 billion in business rates relief has so far been returned to the government. There's no sign at present that the range will add to the pot. Sam Blackledge, ITV News, Plymouth.